Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, the Parchment Fam. Alright, and we're back with another exciting video tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun, entertaining, and educational. I promise.
Well, you are going to educate them because I test me, so.
Yes, exactly.
But something I don't really know about.
Well, you're supposed to know about.
You're not supposed to. You can't tell me something.
You're supposed to know it. So basically what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna give him 10 terminologies, pregnancy and childbirth terminologies, and see how much he can define. And I will say if him correct or not, and then if him don't correct, I'll enlighten you and you. So if you wanna see, you know, the outcome of this, then stick around. Alright, so let me get my list. I write it down.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to know these terminology because I am always saying them.
Yeah, it don't mean to me I gonna know them because you say them.
I'm always after.
How you know when you say them, you not listen to you.
Listen, guys, this is baby number 4, so I'm supposed to know them by now.
No, we're not supposed to, because that is not my profession.
Is that so?
Not
How me
my
know
profession
them?
And not my duty to know those.
So how me know them?
Because you are the one pregnant.
Really? Okay. All right. So let's get into these 10 terms. All right. So the first one is a very easy one: contraction.
Yeah, that easy contraction when the baby, depending on the baby's must stiffen out.
As before they call it.
Them stiff out or them are force themselves down, or you know.
Really?
Yeah.
What contraction I don't even do with the baby itself?
The muscle. The
Yeah.
pelvic. not the pelvic, the uterus contracting.
Uterus.
Yeah. It's uterus. You have to do the uterus.
Why? Well, so yes, I mean you're kind of correct. It's just basically that's the pain where, you know, women feel when they're in labor.
Yeah.
It's basically the contractions of the uterus muscle contracting to push the baby down. So yeah, that's right. So the second term is dilation.
Dilation.
I dilate. Like,
Yeah, well, it depends
Either
on
or, it depends how you say it.
That dilating means the baby head. You have to do it when you feel the what?
what is that?
When they dilate, they feel when they call it the passage where the baby comes through.
Yeah,
You see how wide it open.
Yeah, I was there.
When the passage mean again, me never remember.
Oh, why they supposed to open before
It's
the baby,
supposed to be
before
10,
they
it's
say
supposed to
it?
be 10 centimeters before you push.
Alright, so you're definitely on the right
Yeah.
part. So it's the cervix.
Yeah, cervix.
The cervix supposed to dilate
10 centimeters before
10
you push.
centimeter
But
when them
dilation-
say you're ready to push.
Yes, so dilation, they measure it with the
Basically, it's
fingers.
the opening of the cervix.
Yeah.
Then the cervix open, and yeah, when they reach 10 centimeters, that's when doctors say you're ready to push.
Yeah. So,
Right? So
people even like how me I go on so far, hit up the like button, you know?
and follow along and see how much you guys knows before him even answer before we give you the card.
Probably most females are gonna know still.
Man supposed
A
to
lot
know.
of men know, but
We go through it already.
yeah.
So the other one, you're not gonna know that one, yeah, is effacement.
Tell me no know that the one. I mean, effacement means you give the face up or down.
Nah, not we do the face, like baby.
No, me say if you mean if you face, if you baby head up or down.
No, it actually relates to dilation too.
Well, we don't know
It's
about
usually dilation and effacement, they go together. So while the cervix open and dilate, it also efface, which it means it thins out. So it actually go with dilation.
that. Oh. That is when so that when they one overdue, that's when they strip.
No, not when you're overdue. It's like in the same process when the cervix are open at the same time it are thin out.
Yeah, we know, but they
So-
have a way where if a woman too much overdue and they're going to labor quicker with it.
That's a different thing. That's called membrane stripping, where they actually strip the membranes of
mucous membrane or
the cervix. Really, if you kind of get at least yes, you remember something. They had to do that to me with Jana. So yeah, they just strip it if you kind of push labor along. It's not a guarantee that it might work, but it did work in my case. Yeah, just kind of get labor going. So the next one, you're supposed to know it because we sing on it so much. Braxton Hicks.
Braxton Hicks. That's the the early stage contractions. Like they're not real contractions, right? But those are the test ones. Test contractions. Yeah, are light contractions where it is not. It doesn't mean you're going into labor, but those are like contraction you experience in the early stages of pregnancy.
Well, throughout the entire pregnancy.
Throughout
some women don't even realize.
But they're not contractions that mean you're going into labor. Those are just teasers.
They call it fake contraction. Yeah, they say them fake. It's basically your body's way of preparing. So your uterus are contract throughout the entire pregnancy. Sometime after 20 weeks, most women notice it because you feel that tightening. Hey, stop! Leave the camera with me. In Jamaica, I remember growing up, they used to say the baby is stiff out. When in fact, that's how the contraction feel because your belly get really hard. So yeah, you got that right. I'm just think on it. Yeah, some of them get really painful to sometimes, but that is just a tip of the iceberg of where I go feel in real labor. So the other terminology now is inducing labor. What does it mean to induce labor?
Inducing labor means you're forcing the body to go into labor, which means it's like you force labor and because when induce labor, more does induce mean when they induce a woman is they're forcing them to get into labor before their body naturally does it. So it's a way of speeding up labor.
It's well, it bring on labor.
Yes, you speed it up.
Some people are in a labor.
Yeah, well, me say it's doing something that the body is not doing naturally.
Yes, basically. So they give you
that's what it is.
They give you the artificial hormones where mimic you one way your body that if you go in a labor. That's in case if they need to get you into labor fast or if you're overdue sometimes.
That is exactly what me say.
Yeah, I go into the details of it. It's supposed to be educational. So yeah, they did that with my first child. They did induced labor, which I hate. Yeah, most people don't like it because it's more painful than when you're going to labor by yourself. Yes. So next term, gestational diabetes.
Gestational diabetes.
Yes.
That is when the body produce. It's like your blood sugar. Your blood sugar reading is more than what it's supposed to be when you consume certain amount of sugar.
Come here.
Right? So you consume certain amount of sugar and it pushes your blood sugar level over a borderline.
Yeah, but what makes it different than regular diabetes?
What make it different?
Yes. How is it different from just regular diabetes?
We don't know how that different from regular. Might affect your baby or something.
Well, basically, gestational diabetes is just a term for when you're pregnant, you're more prone to have diabetes. So them say. So at around 24 weeks pregnant, they always check you for gestational diabetes just to make sure that you're not developing. You may never had diabetes before, but when you're pregnant for some reason, everything go crazy in your body, so you develop diabetes. That's why it's called gestational. So it's the same thing as diabetes, but when you're pregnant, basically. Yes. Moving right along. Trimester.
Trimester basically is the stages of pregnancy you go through.
How many are there?
3 or 4.
Well, some people call after the baby born the 4th one.
It's 3 trimester.
But there are 3.
Every third
every 3 months.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's 3 trimesters.
Mommy. I got it.
You like it? Alright. You don't get that one here. Meconium.
Meconium, you don't know what. You don't know where you even bother asking me that one.
Because you're supposed to know what.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to know that bit. No, but I can't get pregnant, so I'm not that far.
It actually happens after the baby born. Well, sometimes.
I woman terminology that just like if you ask me certain things about man, if you ask me certain things about man, you're not gonna know.
I can't laugh. So we're almost done. There's like 2 more and a bonus. So meconium is basically the baby's first poop. It's usually dark and tarry and sticky. You remember that?
Well,
You don't remember?
it's not many people and probably I eat. So just tell them where be.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, so that's basically
most time if the baby don't do that, they don't want to send them home from the hospital.
Yeah, and sometimes if it happened before, you know, the baby body it can cause a health issue. So yeah, that's what that is. Epidural.
Epidural is where they pretty much is the procedure done to reduce pain, to reduce or eliminate pain from labor pain from a female. They inject into the spine, pretty much it partially paralyze you. Temporarily paralyze you.
From your waist down.
From your waist down.
Yeah.
So you have a numb feel, you don't have any feeling down here. So.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a feeling down there. So yes. It's the pain meds they give you. Most women say, give me the sweet stuff to stop feeling pain. Yeah, so I've had an epidural with my first.
So basically I'm supposed to get most of what you ask me, say, right?
Yeah. So the last one is postpartum
Depression.
Me never said depression. No, why that
postpartum depression, me know.
Yeah, postpartum. Me never put depression on it. Yo, if you want to define postpartum depression, you can do. But
that is after pregnancy, after having the child.
Yes, after you have the baby.
Yeah, after they have the child.
Being almost depressed and everybody
but me think of that they ask me that same. Me say depression, postpartum depression.
Depression. And one bonus. Kegels, I don't know if I pronounce it right.
What?
But you hear me say it all the while. Kegels.
I don't know that. I remember me never hear you say that.
You hear me say it a
I
lot.
never hear you say that
Come
yet.
sing pan it.
Well, you sing pan it, me never hear you sing pan that yet.
No. Yes, I say it all the time. When me tell you what it be, you go realize. Let me say it all the time. It's an exercise of the pelvic floor muscles.
I don't remember you say that.
In the down there area. I said it all the time. It's basically like, say you're peeing and you stop, you hold the pee. You remember that?
Kinda.
You kind of remember though? Yes. So yeah, that's basically you just sit down and you squeeze. It's just to strengthen the pelvic floor muscle. So it helps with they say help with labor. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's what it is. I do it all the time.
Well, remember me, I hear you say that.
You never hear me say Kegel exercise? Me I do Kegel exercise?
I remember that.
Really? Can't believe you don't remember that. So yes, that was the last one. You get about, not even that count too much of them you get right.
Me get about
1, 2,
about
3, 4, 5, 4.5,
me get
5.
gestational diabetes wrong. Me get Kegels wrong.
You know,
me get something
effacement.
Effacement.
Meconium.
So 4 me get wrong then.
Yes, but in our defense, Kegels was the bonus. It was 11 overall.
Yeah, me get 4 wrong, so me get 7 right.
Not bad.
That is a pass mark.
You get a B.
So yeah, better than nothing.
Or a C.
Better than nothing. Because in terms of not read nothing to do with me, I'm still know
me might not have nothing to do with it. Why am one is supposed to have to do with?
Because
I'm not like read.
You experience them.
And I like to read. I read a lot.
Yep.
Yes,
and I don't like to read. Me like watch. Me read. The thing is, me read, but it depends on what. Me read things that interest me. You read things that interest you, so you're gonna know all of that because that interests you. But a lot of things when me read, will interest me. when we discuss
So you're trying to say that all of this don't interest you?
No, but you are going to read what all those terms and in-depth definition and meaning and everything. You will read because you're curious and it is very important to you. So I find it interesting. So me read for things that me find interesting.
So yes, that's about.
That is the end of the video,
how much you guys got
pass
right?
the test. We don't know how much you gonna get right, but
Leave in the comments how much you got right.
I mean, well, I don't get everything right. Basically, or most of it, or maybe same thing when we get. I wanna try learn something from this, but either way, if you enjoy it, hit the like button, and we do have to say subscribe. You, if you like the video, you definitely go subscribe. All right.
Yes.
So if you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post. Alright?
Yeah, man.
So, thank you for watching again. Peace.
Bye.